Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our debut of Sanctuary Transmissions, weaving our prayers together. We had a little glitch in the system, and we are not able to go live right now, but this will be available for you, as you can see now, after the fact. And in the future, we intend to be live. So I just wanted to introduce Sanctuary Transmissions for you and let you know what we're doing, what we're about, so that you can show up and participate. Our intention is to create a community prayer circle together, to offer some inspiration, messages to bring elevation to your life, and to create an opportunity for us to pray together in community across time and space. When we bring our consciousness and our good intentions together in community, we become much greater than the sum of our parts. When we open our consciousness and our hearts up to something that's greater than our mundane, regular, ego-based thinking and ways of doing, we allow ourselves to step out of what we create for ourselves and allow something bigger and better. And when we bring ourselves together in prayer and bring all of these elements together, miracles are possible. I had the opportunity to grow up in community where prayer was a strong feature, and I witnessed and experienced so many profound transformations, so much great deep healing in my own life. And I want to, and as Living Wisdom Church community, we want to create that opportunity without dogma, without expecting a particular set of beliefs. You don't even necessarily need to believe in something greater than yourself, but simply be open to tuning into higher wisdom, something you hadn't yet thought of, you hadn't yet imagined, and to invite in the good intentions of our global community. And so that's our intention. So you can join us live. We're coming to you from Zoom, and in the future we'll be live on YouTube. If you'd like to join us in person on Zoom, then you have the opportunity to interact with us and let us know the prayers in your heart. Let us know what you would like us to pray for as a community. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can add into the comments names or places or circumstances that you would like us as a community to pray for and send our love, send our good intentions to. So we do know scientifically, when we bring our attention to something, we change it. And when we bring our intentions and our love with positivity and good healing awareness, then that's where the miracles come in. And so we want to create this space, a safe and sacred space for you to drop in, to know that you're held by the community. And if you do believe in everything that's greater than us, that wishes us well, God, creator, goddess, whatever that is for you, to know that that element is here as well to support you and help you to get through your struggles, your blocks, and your challenges, and to bring healing into your life and all those who you bring to this prayer circle. So hopefully you can join us. We're going to be here. Our intention is to be here every single Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific. And if you would like to join us live on Zoom, then you can become a member of Living Wisdom Church. We have a lot of amazing guided meditations and practices and music and articles and other helpful, elevating practices and resources for you on our Patreon page, which will be posted in Living Wisdom channel on YouTube in the comments. You can join us live on Zoom. And again, we'll be here free for everyone via this YouTube channel. So I'm just going to invite us to drop in for a little guided meditation and then tuning in to the collective prayer. So I invite you to get comfortable, to allow yourself to kind of let go of whatever was just a moment ago, to bring in all of yourself, all of your feelings, all of your experiences to this moment right now, to bring ourselves into sacred space and claim the space that you're in, whether you're in a temple, at an altar, or anywhere you may be, to claim the space that you're occupying in this moment as sacred, calling in all elements that bring you into that place of feeling safe and in a supported space. I invite you to claim your physical body and all that's around you in physical form as sacred. And we claim this time that we have together again across infinite time and timelessness, this moment that you're here with us right now, to claim that as sacred as well. There are so many distractions in our day to day, and we can forget the power that we have within us. We can forget the power that is all around us. We can forget the things that bring us health and healing and elevation in our lives. And so we're shedding that for a moment and dropping into sacred time, space, and matter together. And I invite you to really just tune into your breath right now, taking a deep breath into the belly, releasing it, and let yourself just focus on the breath for a moment. Any places that the consciousness may have been distracted, conversations or worries about the future, upsets about the past, and just be with the breath. And just imagine that there may be other people in community, like-hearted, like-minded, who hold a good intention for ourselves and for all of our relations, who hold a good prayer, who want our best and highest. And imagine the connection, breathing into the heart and feeling a bright light inside the heart. That's the power of your own life purpose, your own noble purpose, your own good intentions, your own gifts, all the power that you hold inside of yourself, focalized as a light in the heart. And with each breath, sending energy to that light and feeling and imagining and maybe even seeing this light getting brighter. And now sending out threads of light to connect with all those who wish us well, whether they know us or not. All those tuning in now and in the future. And feeling ourselves connected from the heart with this light. And imagining this great network of strands of light, heart to heart, connecting and strengthening and feeling and seeing that light getting brighter. And imagining this light, these threads of light being like threads in a fabric. That as we grow and as we send those threads out, connecting with our global community, this fabric of heart, light, love, getting stronger and stronger. and creating a container to hold our prayers so that they can come together and send a signal to our higher selves, to our elevated imagination, to guides, to healers, to allies, to elements, everything that's greater than us, that wishes us well, calling that in to be held in this sacred fabric of light, threads of light woven together. And taking a moment to simply acknowledge what you're grateful for. Starting out with gratitude. What are you grateful for? And you can speak it out loud. You can add it to the comments. You can hold it in your heart. What are you grateful for? Life, breath, knowing that there are others on the planet who hold a good thought, who have good intentions, who are here to be of service and make the world a better place. The ability to drink water, eat nourishing food, have moments of peace and sacredness, loved ones who care about us, again, even if we don't know who they are. And sending from that heart light out through these threads, filling up the sacred container with what we're grateful for. Then taking a moment to drop in and really tune into what would you like? What do you need in your life to support you? Where do you need help? If you knew there was a community, a global community here to support you in any way, if there were guides, angels around you, here to support you and answer your prayers, what would you ask for yourself? And it's helpful to speak words and create images in your mind of what you do want. Imagining if that prayer were answered, what would it look like? What would it feel like? How would your life be different? Taking a moment, not only to send that signal out from the heart prayer, but to open up the mind, open up the heart, soften in the body, and allow that healing transmission, that answer to your prayer to come in. And just notice if there are any places in your body, in your consciousness, that are contracted. And take the next few breaths to bring an invitation for softening and opening and allowing that help in. And now tuning in to any people in your life close to you, or maybe you heard of someone struggling that you hold in concern. You want to see them receiving support, healing of some kind. Maybe it's a geographic place, maybe it's a community, maybe it's a government, leaders. Take a moment to tune into anyone or any place that's felt heavy in your heart. You want to see them elevated. And you can now speak it, or again, simply hold that image of that person, those people, that place, or those places. And ask for help and healing. And then imagining them receiving that help. Notice how that feels in the body, knowing that they're getting the help that they need, the healing that they need. What would that look like? And again, you can add any of these ideas, these thoughts, these desires for support into the comments now or later, knowing that there is a large global community and there are many beings unseen to us that are here to hold these prayers, to add the power of love, compassion, and goodwill, loving kindness. And now take a moment to, if you like, if there are any questions, how can I show up? How can I help make the world a better place? How can I bring the healing? How can I be of service in the world? And just take a moment to ask, not the mind to answer, but from this very heart-centered, open-hearted place. How can I show up? What is mine to do? And take a moment in silence to really let your mind be open, your heart be open, your body be soft and open to receive that higher wisdom. Again, even if it's just your elevated self without limits, or if you do believe in a source that's greater than you, it's benevolent and here to support, listening for that wisdom to drop in. When we are very sensitive and empathic and compassionate, and we pay attention to the many different challenges that are happening around the world, environmentally, politically, socially, it can feel overwhelming. We're just one person. And that sense of overwhelm can create a sense of hopelessness and despair. And this moment, we are tuning into the power that we have within us, bringing it into this prayerful circle with our global community of others who hold that good intention, that desire to bring our gifts, to be of service, to help alleviate the pain and suffering that's in the world right now, in our own lives, our loved ones, and those that we don't know but we care about. And those places of despair and hopelessness, they're very real. There's not a whole lot of power in them when we're lost. And so this is an invitation again to step outside of that, to tune into the love that we have inside of us, the compassion, the loving kindness, to remember that there's so much of that in the humans on the planet, so much good being done, so many people who care. And this is a moment to really tune into that and imagine that every single human on the planet that has a thought, an intention for kindness, for benevolence, for love and compassion, that they're on your side, they're on your team, they're here in this moment rooting for you, adding their prayers to yours, for yourself, for your own life, and for all those that you care about. Spoken or unspoken, written in the comments or not, this moment, this container that we have set as sacred is here to support. It's here to heal. So let yourself be nourished by that for a moment. What would it be like if energetically, emotionally, spiritually, consciously, physically, you could be connected with the millions of people who hold that intention? How would your life be different? What could you do? What could you accomplish? How would you move in the world? And allow that moment, this moment right now, to feed and nourish your mind, your thoughts, your emotional body, your physical body. And to allow it in. And again, notice if there are any places in your body that are tight. If you're aware of your energy body, being aware of any energetic blocks, holding that out. And with the next few breaths, really soften and open and allow the good in. There isn't anything that you have to do to deserve it or to earn it, to prove yourself worthy. This moment, you being here, hearing these words, that's all it requires. And there are people out there that don't even know that we're here praying for them. And they don't even have to be here, and they can still receive the healing and the love that we're sending to them as a collective. Taking a moment to complete with a sense of gratitude, imagining that all the prayers spoken and unspoken witnessed by us live or not, they've been received. They have been answered. The answers, the solutions are already in process for us. And our only task from this moment forward is to simply open our minds, open our hearts, open our eyes, open our ears to witness how these prayers are being answered, how we are being supported, how we're being nourished and fed, how we're being helped. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, everything that's greater than us, that wishes us well, for listening, for being with us in this moment, for helping us. Say Amen, Ashe, Aho, Mitakoyasi, Oyanina, Nanowe. All the different ways of coming to completion, saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for adding your prayers. Thank you for showing up. And hopefully you will join us again next week. Again, our intention is to be here every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific on this YouTube channel. And please share it with others. It's free to all who come in a good way. And again, if you'd like to join us live on Zoom, we will have space to open up where you can speak the names, the places, the prayers that are in your heart, wherever and whatever you're asking for help with can be spoken. The power of the word, the spoken word, is beyond what we could even imagine. So we'd love to have you join us. You can be a part of our gatherings on Zoom by becoming a member of Living Wisdom Church on our Patreon page, which the link will be provided. And for as little as $4.44 a month, you'll get access to this and guided meditations, practices, music, articles, and videos to elevate your life. We're here up to the Living Wisdom Church's mission is to help folks access your inalienable sovereignty by creating safe and sacred spaces for our diverse community to learn, heal, and grow together. And we welcome all who come in a good way. So thank you for joining us. And we hope that you'll join us again soon, maybe even next week. And until then, may the source be with you.